Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. Today's video is all about this 1990 Dodge Ram W250, and yes, it's mine. Let's get into today's video. Alright guys, so this is a 1990 Dodge Ram W250 LE, and with it saying LE, that means it had luxurious features such as AC and heat all the way around, power windows and power door locks. It even had a rear slider in the back. And guys, it's not only just an LE W250, but it is the four-wheel drive, if you can already tell by the lockers down by my legs. And it's got the Cummins turbo diesel, which is just absolutely amazing and super cool to find. And it's an automatic. So this truck's an all-around win-win for me. It's not only just the single cab lawn bed, but it's got all the bells and whistles that you could get in 1990. And guys, it's just a super amazing truck. So without further ado, let's go check this thing out. Let's go. So guys, starting off with the front right here, it's obviously not stock. Basically, you know, wheels, you still got the side steps, that's all stock. But this is not factory paint. Factory paint was the classic white and gray, white on top with the gray stripe, and I'll pop a picture up right now so you can look at that. And one day I would hope that I can get it back to factory like that, but not a huge priority. Something really cool that I'd like to point out before we go any further is factory camper tie-down mounts here on the two front fenders, and as we get towards the back, there's more on the rear that I'll show you guys. But you obviously got everything blacked out on the front, which I don't really mind. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. It'll probably go back to chrome one day to match the factory wheels, but let me know what you guys think. So yeah, it's all blacked out. We do have LED lights, which at first I was not a fan of because I like the original stuff, but these things are killer. These things are better than my 2021 Ram 3500 and my 2005 Jeep Grand Cherokee. So that is super cool. I do like the headlights now. And guys, sure, the front bumper's a little tweaked, but it's still got its structural integrity. And guys, moving on to the front here, like I said, all blacked out. But look at that. You got the Ram hood ornament, which is on a little spring system, which I think is pretty cool. Probably to prevent theft or something like that. But you got the Dodge and all that. So guys, I mean, that pretty much does it for the front here. Like I said, super bone stock. You still got the factory badges here on the side, but we'll go ahead and move to the side so you guys can see everything and just keep going around this truck. Alright, so some key things I want to point out on the side of the truck here is, obviously I already said the camper tie down here on the front fender, but also there's another camper tie down here under the factory grandpa steps. At least I think they're factory, but I call them grandpa steps because everyone I talk to, nobody likes them. So let me know down in the comments, what do you think of the grandpa steps? Would you leave them on or would you take them off? Let me know down below. But guys, under this back one here is another camper tie down, and I'll show you guys here in a minute. And then here on the rear bumper, there's another camper tie down, which I don't know what I'd tie my camper down to, but whatever. I guess I have three options. I probably wouldn't put my camper on this truck just because my camper is almost 5,000 pounds. And although this truck does have airbags and factory, upgraded shocks from the factory, I still don't think the 5,000 pounds with the airbags, I don't think it would work. But guys, the airbags is super cool to have, and I will say, for a truck from 1990, this thing rides surprisingly well. And later in the video, we're gonna go take this thing for a spin on some pretty rough roads, and you guys will get to see what I'm talking about. So anyway, I think the airbags were put in there because in the bed there's a turnover ball from Anderson. It's the Anderson, it's kind of for the gooseneck, probably a cattle or a horse trailer or something like that, that gooseneck that goes up into the bed. But anyway, that pretty much does it for the side. Let's move on to the back. All right, moving on to the back here. Let's go top to bottom. So starting on the top is a bed cover, and this is one of them hard shell bed covers. Like, that's a hard shell bed cover right there. And bed cover, tonneau cover, whatever you want to call it, it's a bed cover. It covers the 8-foot bed that never has to be made. So anyway, that bed cover is actually off my 2021 Ram 3500, and it's amazing, in the 35 years this truck's been around, and other Rams that have been around, the bed never changed. Like, look at this, 2021 Ram bed cover on a 1990 Ram bed. Like, it's amazing, it never changed. So anyway, that's pretty cool. You know, the tail lights, it's missing its I imagine what used to say Dodge Ram right here. It was probably a chrome plate that went on right here because this is the LE model. So it had a little more bougie type accents to the truck. So anyway, obviously the rear bumper is painted black to match the front. You do have a 7-way trailer connector, which I don't know if that's factory. And I know that in the interior there's a trailer brake module. Probably not factory either, but let me know down in the comments, because I don't know much about this truck. But you got a ball hitch that's like 2-inch. But anyway, so I would open the tailgate, but the latch is broken, so it's currently stuck on the truck. But moving on to the bed cover. Hold on, my gas cans are stuck. Whew. All right, we got the bed cover open. Let's hop up in the back here. So anyway, eight-foot bed, and of course, like I said, so it is on airbags, and I'm thinking that's probably. They probably installed those the same time they installed this Anderson turnover ball for, like I said, a cattle trailer or a horse trailer gooseneck. So I'll show you guys this turnover ball here. I'll show you guys right now. It flips up and it goes right back into hiding, which is super cool if you want to haul anything else in this bed. Not much else back here to talk about. So yeah, we'll move on to the other side. So, moving on, you got your fuel lid door thing, which what was interesting to me is the gas cap, or the fuel cap, was not green as it should be. It should be green to match the rest of the truck, because diesel at the pump nowadays is green. I don't know what it was back then, but it's green and it's black and it says diesel fuel only. So whatever, kind of misleading, but that's fine. Like I said, the bed cover, that's in the back there. The driver door, of course, opens. So guys, this is where it gets pretty cool, is because, in my opinion, for a 1990 truck that I imagine was like some sort of farm truck, or, you know, used and worked pretty hard, used and abused. The interior is in excellent condition. So let's hop on the inside and check that out. All right, guys, here we are, the interior of my 1990 Dodge Ram. So guys, it's probably a little difficult for you guys to see because you guys are technically in the sun. I'm in the shade. This is probably all shaded, but I'll go over and talk about everything and I'll show you guys. So starting off right here, we have the steering wheel, which is, I don't know if it's just me, but for a Ram, technically it's a Ram 2500. It seems a little small, but whatever. Yeah, you guys can make a joke down in the comments. Go for it. So anyway, we have our column shifter, windshield wipers, lights, cruise control, which I think works. I have yet to figure out though, so I don't know about that. But a factory stereo, which is amazing to find in a truck like this. I've seen a bunch of first gens, driven one or two of them besides my own, and they're all like the Kenwood or the Alpine. sound systems where it's the Bluetooth. And, you know, I decided to leave that factory stereo in here and just get one of these little Bluetooth transmitters. It's a lot cleaner of a look. And this transmitter is just plugged into the cigarette lighter down here in this hidden compartment, which I did not know was a thing until after I bought it. This truck's a learning process, and I hope you guys understand that as I grow and this truck grows here on the channel. So yeah, bear with me because there's going to be more of this truck. So anyway, a really, really cool part that I know a lot of people know about and love is the Cummins turbo diesel display right here. It says Cummins turbo diesel and it says diesel fuel only. It will display your brake. It'll tell you that your brake's on, which it currently is on, and your anti-lock, which is probably referring to the front hubs or something. But anyway, then you have your AC and heat controls right here. 2 vents in the passenger side, 2 vents in the front, and then vents for the windshield. And I think there's even vents behind the bench seat here. And then you look here, your 4-wheel drive engaged light, which is just absolutely stunning. Like, it is just one of the coolest pieces on this truck. And I'm sure a bunch of other people can agree with me on that. And I'll show you guys right now me shifting 2 to 4, 2 high to 4 high of it going on and off. But super cool. Then you have your 4 low, neutral, 2 high, and 4 high shifter here. And it's even got cup holders. I guarantee you that's not factory, but it's got cup holders. So anyway, moving on. Here on the passenger side, it's super cool. It says Dodge LE, engineered Ram tough. Oh yeah. And then you open that up, and we have the essentials. But here's the cool part. The factory owner's manual from 1990. And surprisingly, it's in dang good condition. Only 1 bent page. And look at that, it's got its own spot right there. But guys, I don't know if you guys can see on the camera right now, but there is no headliner. When I bought the truck, there was a headliner, but it was super like saggy and it would rub on my head and it drove me nuts. I tried to fix it with some adhesive, did not work, so I just ripped that thing out of there. But I don't know, it's a little echoey, but whatever.